Hello, my friends, and welcome to this evening's live stream. You know what it's all about. It is Serie A 2021-2022 calendar announcement, basically. So let me just get that tweet out that I am live and kicking. Live and kicking. Live and kicking. How are you all doing? Huh? Say hello in the chat if you're watching this one right now. I really want to know if there's any out there. Anyone out there? And if there is, just let me know. Let me know in the chat, please. And we'll get right into this. Right into this, my friends. Right into this. All right, let's see. Yep. All right. Let me just close this down. Yes. So, good evening, everyone. There we go. Good evening, everyone. I've moved to the living room, at least for now. I'll be back probably on Friday on the Juve therapy session. I'll be back upstairs, but for now, I will be with you right here. So, my friends, welcome. How are you doing? And I hope you are excited for this one because this is a very special one. We are going to go through the Serie A 2021-2022 schedule, the calendar, which was just announced a couple of minutes ago. And I have everything. I've got everything. But what I don't have is actually the full setup of only Juve games. So we will go through each and every single giornata or round, basically, from the first one up until the 38th. And the new thing with this season is that there is not like a rotation, which means if you play somebody against somebody in the first round, this would not be the 20th round. The whole thing is just, it's just so random. So this will be very interesting to look at. And this random schedule is only there are only certain rules there. For example, you cannot face one team and then they face them again in the return round, basically. So if you face, for example, Merda in a round of 19, you cannot face them in round 23. You have to have 8 games between those two games. So this is basically it. And beside that, it's just have some fun, basically. So it's gonna be real fun. It's gonna be real interesting to see what the schedule has up for us. But before we go anywhere, this is just, my friends, fresh. This is fresh. So Bakery Ace, my friend, welcome to the stream. Aditsa as well, and Adam is there as well. This is live. And it's live. Welcome to the stream, Adam, my friend. And also Rick Hansen is there. So let's begin. And if you guys already know this is very interesting. And we will especially take a look at the time during the season where Allegri loves to call it we peak. The peaking month, basically March. We peak in March. This is the great quote from Max Allegri. We peak in March. But also after the March, the April and the May are the months where the knockout stages in the Champions League will be played. Mamma mia, this will be exciting. Loretto, welcome to the stream. And let's get to it, my friends. Let's get to it. So, before spoiling anything yet, my mic just got unplugged. There we go. So let's start off with Giornata. The first one. So we start off on 22nd of August. So basically 1 month and 14 days away. 1 month and 8 days away. I've never been good at math. So, scusi. Bologna against Salernitana. Salernitana are brand new in the Serie A. Of course, controversies because they are owned by none other than, if I'm not mistaken, is it De Laurentiis? Is it De Laurentiis? Yes, it is, my friends. Yes, it is. So if he is actually not selling this club, they will not be promoted. But this is Italy. You never know. There'll be appeals and it will take years before it's all decided. So, yeah, there we go. But, yes, Bologna, Salernitana, Cagliari against Spezia. Spezia, of course, they stayed in the Serie A for the season as well, just above the relegation zone. But it was a very impressive season from them, actually, to be quite honest. Empoli against Lazio. Is it Lotito? I think it was De Laurentiis. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Since De Laurentiis is like Salernitana is basically from the same region as Napoli, so I thought there was De Laurentiis. But I've heard that someone big high up in this league is owning Salernitana. So it is Lotito. Thank you so much, PTSF9123. Do you remember this series? Do you remember the TV show called Beverly Hills 90210 or something? Yeah, this is what I get from this username, PTSF9123. Lovely. Thank you, my man, and welcome to the stream. So let's get through this. Empoli against Lazio, Hellas Verona against Sassuolo, Merda against Genoa. They started home. Napoli against Venezia. This is a lovely build up, and this is a great start for them as well. And Venezia, I love the shirts. Roma against Fiorentina. That is a good start to the first round. Roma against Fiorentina, cracking game. Sampdoria against Milan, also a cracking game. Torino against Atalanta. Atalanta are a big team right now, make no mistake about it, and they are starting away to Torino. And of course, Juve, start away this time to Udinese. Udinese without Rodrigo De Paul, who just signed for Atletico Madrid. We will see how they will replace him. And I wonder if I'm going to go and say it just right away. I wonder if they are to be relegated this season. And Juve starting off nicely away to Udinese, of course. So there we go. This is the first round, of course, 22nd of August. But of course, maybe some of those games will be played on 23rd or on 21st. First, we don't know. We continue to the second round. And it is a nice start for Juve. I gotta say, we just go straight to Juve. And it is Juve against Empoli, my friends. It is Lazio against Spezia. Milan against Cagliari. Salernitana at home to Roma. The big cracker, in my opinion, right here is Fiorentina against Torino. And, of course, Verona against Merda. But we have a nice start. Juve against Empoli, my friends. Tell me, guys, what you think in the chat. Please let me know about our start. So we start away to Udinese. Then we start at home to Empoli. Lovely start, huh? Venezia got some beautiful kits, Aston. Yes, I do agree with you there. Without a doubt. Such a beautiful kit. But I'm just not enough, with buying another Serie A kit. If there's going to be any kit, there's going to probably be a Venezia kit. But I'm just all about Juve, my friends. All about Juve. But it's without a doubt, a beautiful kit, yes. So at home to Empoli on the 29th of August. Then we go with the round 3. And this is where it gets really funny. Boom! Some big games already. As you can see, it is Atalanta against Fiorentina. It's a cracking game. Bologna against Hellas Verona. Well, don't care. Empoli against Venezia. Don't care. Milan against Lazio. Now, this is a cracker. This is the first real cracker in Serie A season 2021-2022. And then we have the travel from Juve to Napoli. Napoli against Juventus, my friends. It is, once again, we are playing at Sao Paulo very, very early. If I'm not mistaken, we played against them rather early also, previous season as well. But, we didn't. You know what? We didn't because COVID. Oh, no, they decided not to go. I don't know what happened. But in any case, we played against Napoli on third around 12th of September. And who is coaching Napoli, I wonder, huh? It is Spalletti. I think it is Spalletti, yes. And of course against Allegri, so it will be a cracking game. Roma against Sassuolo. Another cracker, Sampdoria against Merda, Spezia against Udinese, and Torino, Salernitana. First big game for Juve, away to Crapoli. Yes, that is true. Crapoli. I almost forgot. I almost stopped saying Crapoli, but we will continue. Round 4. Another big game, my friends. Another big game. It is Juve against Milan, but this time at Allianz Stadium. Another one, Empoli against Sampdoria, Genoa against Fiorentina, Hellas Verona against Roma, Merda Bologna, Lazio, Cagliari, Salernitana, Atalanta, Sassuolo against Torino, Udinese, Crapoli, and Venezia, Spezia. This is the particularly funny one, Venezia, Spezia. Lovely. Welcome to the stream, Hasta, and nice to see you. By the way, guys, we are going through the Serie A team 2021-2022 schedule calendar, which just been announced a couple of minutes ago, and we are going through this right now. So join in and have your say. What you think about this one? So third, so we basically are away to Udinese, at home to Empoli, away to Crapoli, and at home to Milan. It's crazy how Venezia are back in Serie A. Hi, Nicholas. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it is crazy, but it's so lovely. It is so lovely. And you know what? I hope they do stay for the next season as well, because those kids, both kids, lovely. Georgina posted zebra dress today. Ronaldo, Resta confirmed. There we go. Then we go to round 5. And I'm sorry for the small one, but there we go. It's round 5. Sampdoria against Crapoli, Spezia at home, Juve away. Nice one. Torino, Lazio, Milan, Venezia, Fiorentina, Merda. This is a big one. Cagliari, Empoli, Bologna, Genoa, and Atalanta, Sassuolo. Atalanta, Sassuolo, supposed to be a cracking game, but yeah, advantage Juve, no Donnarumma, says Bay. Yes, that is true. That is true. But you know what? I don't care. We should beat them anyway. So this is the round 5. And of course, yes, Spezia away. Spezia Juventus away. So it's for 22nd of September. And this is where the Champions League is starting to crack up, really, the group stage as well. So NS Aditya says in the chat as well, UCL game and the Milan in the same week. I kind of really don't care about that one, to be honest. It also depends who we face in the Champions League, but never, ever, ever underestimate our opponent. Not a single game is easy, neither in Serie A nor in the Champions League. So remember that one. Just look at the last season. Mamma mia, let's forget about last season, shall we? Round 6, my guys. Round 6, and it's Juve against Sampdoria. Pretty decent, huh? Merda against Atalanta. Ooh. That's a tasty one. That is a really tasty one. Venezia, Torino, Udinese, Fiorentina, Spezia, Milan, Sassuolo, Salernitana, Crapoli, Cagliari. That's a lovely run. Derby della Capitale. 26th of September. Question is, when will it be played? During the day or during the evening? Probably during the day, because they don't have the balls to play it during the night. Because there'll be fights in the stadium and outside the stadium. So Lazio against Roma. Derby della Capitale. Great game. Without a doubt, the game of the round. And of course, Empoli against Bologna and Genoa, Verona. I couldn't really bother about Verona. Seriously. No. Couldn't be bothered. Round 7, my guys. Round 7. Oscar's reaction, yeah, he's asleep now. Luckily. Atalanta against Milan. This is a cracker. And Bologna, Lazio, Cagliari, Venezia, Fiorentina against Napoli. This is a good one. This is a good game. Hellas Verona, Spezia, Roma, Empoli, Salernitana, Genoa, Sampdoria, Udinese, Sassuolo against Merda, and Derby della Mole on the 3rd of October. Also probably right in the middle of the Champions League games. Verona without Juric would be We'll see, my friend. We'll see. We'll see what happens with them. And I couldn't be bothered with Verona. I couldn't be bothered. Sturaro, is he still there? I think Sturaro is still there. Yeah. Torino against Juventus. Derby della Mole. This is a cracking game. Hi, H4K Demon. Lovely to see you. Love from India. Love you back. Love you back. 8th round, 17th of October. Juve, Roma. Just right after the Derby della Mole. Huh? This will be tough. But Lazio against Merda. Napoli, Crapoli against Torino. Cagliari against Sampdoria. Empoli, Atalanta. Genoa, Sassuolo. Genoa, Sassuolo is actually an interesting game. Always liked that game for some strange reason. Milan against Verona, yes. Spezia, Salernitana, Udinese, Bologna, and Venezia, Fiorentina. This is a good game. This is another good game. But without a doubt, those are two games, the highlights. Juve, Roma, and Lazio, Inter. Yeah. By the way, how do we feel so far, my friends? Huh? Let me know in the chat. How do we feel so far? Is this a tough start to the season? The first 8 games. I think this is okay. I think this is quite all right, and especially considering the start. Away to Udinese, then at home to Empoli. Just get those 2 games getting warmed up. And for Allegri, this is just a perfect start. So round 8, Juve, Roma. Go to round 9. And Juve against Merda. Now this is turning out to be very interesting. Derby della Mole, Juve, Roma, and Merda against Juve. Derby d'Italia as well. Mamma mia. Huh? Could you even just go for Xhaka? I think Xhaka was about to get ready for Roma. So Xhaka will be joining Roma, according to rumors. Derby dell'Italia on the 24th of October. Now, these 3 games are tough. Derby della Mole, Juve, Roma, and Derby d'Italia. But, of course, Roma against Napoli is also a big game. Sassuolo, Venezia, Torino, Genoa, Sampdoria, Spezia, Salernitana, Empoli, Hellas, Verona, Lazio, Fiorentina, Cagliari, Bologna, Milan, Atalanta, Udinese, but Derby d'Italia and Roma Napoli are the biggest games this round. And gotta say, once again, I repeat, Derby della Mole first, and then Juve against Roma, and then probably some Champions League game in the middle, and then Merda against Juve. And if we go back to round 8, Merda are facing Lazio away before facing us, and before that, they are facing Sassuolo. So not an easy round for them either, those 3. So Sassuolo against Inter, Torino, Juve. Equally tough, I must say. Sassuolo cannot be underestimated. However, Sassuolo without De Zerbi, he left for Shakhtar, probably without Locatelli, who will be joining us, hopefully. So we'll see if actually Sassuolo are that good this coming season. Not sure. But the fact is that they have also Merda going into against Lazio in the next round, and then we are facing, of course, Roma, and then Derby d'Italia. We're facing each other. So there we go. It is interesting, those 3 rounds. Well, we continue with round 10. And then we face Sassuolo. This is a big question. How good are Sassuolo this season? Without probably Locatelli, without De Zerbi. Lovely. Empoli against Merda, Lazio, Fiorentina, cracking game. Milan against Torino, Napoli, Bologna, Cagliari, Roma, Udinese, Verona, Spezia, Genoa, and Venezia, Salernitana. Venezia, Salernitana should be fun. Both teams are new to Serie A this season, so there we go. 27th of October. And if you look closely, 9th, the round 9 will be played 24th, round 10, just 3 days later. So it is gonna be, these games will be cracking. These games will be very, very, very interesting. Tough, huh? Tough. But we like it. We like it tough. We like it rough. Yep. Matchday 11. Look at this. 27th. and then 31st. So basically, we play 24th, 27th, 31st. 7 days, 3 games in 7 days, only Serie A. But in match day 11, we have Hellas Verona, lovely, lovely, going away to that place, miserable place. Inter against Udinese, Roma-Milan. Roma-Milan, this is a great game. Salernitana-Napoli, the derby, della crap. Sassuolo against Empoli, Torino against Sampdoria, Atalanta-Lazio, another big game. Bologna-Cagliari, Fiorentina, Spezia, and Genoa against Venezia. But it's a tough one. This is a tough one for us because going to Verona, I hate going to Verona, but this is a lovely, lovely, lovely game. And of course, Roma-Milan, but Salernitana-Napoli, derby della crap. Trust Allegri, the master of ugly win. Yes, that is true, says the PTSF 9123. I really want to see what Juve do in transfer window to justify not purchasing Donnarumma. I don't think they will do anything, Edgar, to be honest, because this is not the priority, and neither it should be, in my opinion. But we will talk about this Friday. We'll talk Juve transfers this Friday, my friends, so don't miss that. Transfer Market Web just posted an article that Juve could go for Griezmann. What do you think? Expensive, high wages. Well, do we have the money? Except, well, we don't. So probably not. I never know. But already they got Morata for another season. Cristiano will likely be staying. Dybala is in the form of his life, it seems, off the pitch for now. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we'll talk about this on Friday, my guys. So don't miss my Juve therapy session, first Juve therapy session this summer after the Euros. Whew. Oh, don't forget Verona saved us last year. Yes, they did. But we forgot about this for now. We forgot about this. It's a new season. We don't care. We are ruthless. We are ruthless. We want that Scudetto. Hi, Steve. Welcome to the chat. If we go for Griezmann, we'll probably end up like Barca. Says Bay. So there we go. Match day 12. Then we give a lovely, lovely break of 8 days. But we are facing the crap de la crap, Fiorentina, at home, luckily. Cagliari against Atalanta, Empoli against Genoa, Juve against Fiorentina, Lazio, Salernitana, Milan against Inter. Derby della Madonnina. This will be a nice one. This Derby della Madonnina. This is a tough one for Merda, I gotta say. They have no rest for the wicked there. Napoli against Verona. Another Derby della crap. Back-to-back Derby della crap. Lovely for crap. A lot of crap today. Yeah, there we go. Sampdoria against Bologna, Spezia, Torino, Udinese, Sassuolo, and Venezia, Roma. Lovely game that is. Venezia, Roma. Kind of feel a nice one about that one. In opening game in 2021-2022, will Cristiano choose not to play for Juve like he did on last day when he needed him the most? Don't know, don't care for now. But thank you for your comment, Edgar. This is it. So far, we have a nice set of games in the 12 first games, and then we have Lazio away. This is shaping up to be very, very tough. As soon as we start, guys, listen. As soon as we start with Serie A, with the Champions League, sorry, this is where the games get cracking. Is it fair? Well, fair out of the window. It is what it is. So we just have to cope with that with some shape or form of that squad. And this is why we need depth to the squad. Kulusevski needs to be back and actually performing better than last season. For example, I think Kulusevski will be a vital player this season off the bench and being the rotation player, because we cannot rely on Morata scoring all the goals and creating opportunities for Cristiano Ronaldo. Lazio against Juve, Inter against Crapoli, another lovely one. Verona, Empoli, Genoa, Roma, Fiorentina, Milan, that's a tasty one. Bologna, Venezia, Atalanta, Spezia, Salernitana, Sampdoria, Sassuolo, Cagliari, Torino, Udinese. Can't be bothered with that game, to be honest. Cannot be bothered with that game. Torino, Udinese. That's got a 1-0 written all over it. A Belotti PK. Write that down. You can Hook me up. You can remember me when we play 21st of November. I'm going to predict that one straight away. Torino Udinese 1-0, Belotti, PK in the 61st minute. There we go. By the way, guys, if you just joined the stream, smash the like on this video, subscribe in the bottom right-hand corner. Matchday 14, we are going through the schedule for the Serie A season 2021-2022, and we are at Matchday 14. Juve are at home to Atalanta, yet another cracking game. This is a tough one, my friends. This is a very tough one. No rest for Juve. No rest whatsoever. Napoli against Lazio, Milan Sassuolo, Roma Torino, Merda going to Venezia to enjoy themselves, Udinese Genoa, Spezia Bologna, Sampdoria Verona, Empoli Fiorentina, and Cagliari Salernitana. But Napoli against Lazio and Juve Atalanta, probably the games of the round of 14. Tough one, huh? Tough one. Really, really tough one. Matchday 15. And this is where we have to get to enjoy ourselves. This is where Demiral might actually play some football. This is where probably Kulusevski will start. This is where we might see Locatelli from the start, or maybe even on the bench. This will be playing most of the game. Maybe this is when we'll see Artur returning from his surgery. I do believe he will have his surgery, by the way, because I think there will be relapses. But Merda against Spezia. This is the round of rotation for the big game, for the big guns. Look at this: Atalanta playing Venezia, Roma Bologna, Milan against Genoa, Merda playing Spezia, Lazio against Udinese, Juve Salernitana, Napoli Sassuolo. Well, there we go. This is actually quite a good game. Torino against Empoli as well. Verona Cagliari. This is a game I couldn't be bothered with. This is the round of changes, the round of rotation. Look at this round. A round of rotation. This is shaping up nicely for all the teams. It almost seemed like this is not a random draw, huh? Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. It's rigged. Everything is rigged. But fact is that we are traveling all the way down to Salernitana to enjoy ourselves with Kulusevski playing from the start. I can bet right now already that it is a Kulusevski start. Juve need midfield. Can Locatelli and Pogba H4K Demon, Locatelli and Pogba? No, Pogba will not be leaving Manchester United, in my honest opinion. I think he will be staying there, and we don't have the money for Pogba. And as I say in every stream while talking about Juve, forget about Pogba. I know people love him. I know people admire him for what he did for us 5 seasons ago, but forget about Pogba now. We don't have the money. That's it. Herzari wants Berna and Rugani. Yeah, yes, he does. But where are the bids? Where are the bids? If he wants them on loan, no. I think Empoli wanted the Rugani on loan, and we just refused because we want him sold. We want him gone. And now Allegri is in the mix. Well, what do you know? Allegri probably will keep both of those guys. But good question. Yes. Do you think we will have Locatelli for the? What is a Juan Gamper game, Nicholas? I think we'll have Locatelli before the start of the season. That's for sure. I think so. But we are facing Salernitana away. Nice, tasty round. Round of 16. Then we are getting a visit from Genoa. Merda against Roma. That's a tough one. Sampdoria, Drama World. Lovely name, Drama World. Welcome to the stream. Smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We are going through the Serie A calendar season for 2021-2022. Forza Juve, indeed. The match against Barca. Why is it called the Juan Gamper game? I'm probably stupid. I probably don't know why, but why? I don't know. The talks about Locatelli are commencing next week, apparently. So we'll see. Juan Gamper trophy match versus Barca in Camp Nou. But what's a Juan Gamper? What's a Juan Gamper trophy? Never heard of it before. We need transfer window like PSG. No, we don't. I want to be, I want to be respected in the footballing world. And right now, PSG are being crucified all over the footballing world because they are just spending money, they're breaking rules. And you know what? You're not breaking any rules. We'll talk about that next time. But it's always easy. It's always easy to have much money. But imagine if we actually do something about with the limited resources that we have, and we actually, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. But it's better for us to be clean about this, and then next summer, then we can really, really invest. So, Christian's Football, welcome to the stream, my guy, and smash a like on this video and subscribe. Juventus is coming out stronger. Starting out lovely at least, but these games are tough. He was president of Barca. Okay. But why is it called his trophy? Why is Juve? I don't know why they are invited. I don't know why Juve are invited, but okay, fine. Let's enjoy ourselves. Probably some like from the history. Who cares about it? Ooh, Steve. Steve is a feisty one. I love this. Steve, did you have your hot dogs or pizzas or pastas? Oh, Steve, lovely. What's the national dish in Netherlands, by the way, Steve? I'd love to know. All right, we'll continue with the round of 16, round of 17. We go to Venezia. So look at this. We are playing against Salernitana around 15. 16, we're getting a visit from Genoa. Next one, Venezia. Unfortunately, it's not during what is going on. Unfortunately, it's not during the warm period in Italy, but Venezia is still a lovely place to visit. Venezia against Juve, Udinese, Milan, Torino, Bologna, Sassuolo, Lazio, Roma, Spezia, Napoli, Empoli, Merda, Cagliari, Verona, Atalanta, Genoa, Sampdoria, Derby della Lanterna, lovely. Game of the round, Derby della Lanterna, lovely. Fiorentina, Salernitana, couldn't care less about that game. All I know is we'll win it. Of course we'll win it. Yeah, Nicholas, we will grab that trophy, put it amongst other trophies. Lovely. So, round of 18. Juve, Bologna, or Bologna, Juve rather. Atalanta, Roma. Stamp pot. Cagliari, Udinese, Fiorentina, Sassuolo, Lazio, Genoa, Milan, Crapoli. Tasty. Salernitana, Merda. Sampdoria, Venezia, Spezia, Empoli, and Torino, Hellas, Verona. But the game of the round, Milan, Crapoli. Indeed. Lovely. I'm not from Italy, no Demon. And have we signed anyone yet? No, Diaco. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. No, we haven't signed anyone that we know of. Not yet anyway, but Locatelli is probably the closer one. Well, we have re-signed Alvaro Morata. So if that's what you want to know. I like the kale and smoked sausage on the sauerkraut. Steve is loving his sausages. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Round of 19, Juve Cagliari. That's a nice one. That's nice, deep. That's a nice, downhill move into the Christmas. Juve against Cagliari. We signed Max. Yes, we did. Merda, Torino, Empoli, Milan, Genoa, Atalanta. Yusuf, welcome to the stream. Verona, Fiorentina, Napoli, Spezia, Roma, Sampdoria, Sassuolo, Bologna, Udinese, Salernitana, and Lazio. I'm not sure which game. Good night, Demon. Which game is it? The game of the round? Probably. That's a tough one. Game of the round gotta be Merda, Torino, no? Genoa, Atalanta, perhaps? I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. Just before the Christmas, on 22nd of December. Get my Christmas sweater on, will be lovely. Will be lovely. So, moving into round 20, and this is where the thing is switched, but these are at random. The games are at random. That's it. So it doesn't mean that we are facing Empoli at home now. We are facing Crapoli at home on the 6th of January, right after the Christmas break. Interesting. Game of the round, in my opinion, even though Milan and Roma are close second, Lazio, Empoli, Salernitana, Venezia, Sampdoria, Cagliari, Sassuolo, Genoa, Spezia, Hellas Verona, Atalanta, Torino, Bologna, Merda, and Fiorentina, Udinese. Yeah. Napoli away. Will they care to show up this time, though? Will the government allow them to travel to Turin? This is the big question. On 6th of January 2022, will Napoli play against Juve? This is a good, big question. Big question. Will they do that? Do they have the nuts? Do they have the balls? I wonder. But it is the game they will play. It is Juve against Napoli. And of course, Milan, Roma. This is round 20. Round 21, we are traveling to the capital to face Roma. And Merda facing Lazio. Another huge game. Napoli, Sampdoria. Cagliari, Bologna, Empoli, Sassuolo, Genoa, Spezia, Verona, Salernitana. Still no Chievo, Verona, and I love every second of it that Chievo is not playing in the Serie A, my friends. Allegri against Mourinho, yeah, Nicholas, that would be a taste. I forgot that Mourinho actually coaches Roma. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Torino, Fiorentina, Udinese, Atalanta, and Venezia, Milan on the 9th of January. So basically back-to-back big games for Juve straight after Christmas. Another tough start for Juve. Napoli first, and then going to the capital to face Roma. And look at number round 22. It's Udinese at home. That's a lovely one. And actually, there is a 7-day break between those two, so it's a good one. Merda are going to Bergamo to play against Atalanta. PTSF 9123, Chiesa offered 100 million for Chiesa while we are struggling to pay 40 for Locatelli. Well, Chelsea, they freaking won the Champions League, and they also have different levels of finances in the Serie A, in the Premier League. So yeah, they offered 100, 200. I don't care. You know what? I'd rather focus on my own finances. And to be honest, we're gonna say no to Chiesa, to Chelsea's bid anyway. So Chiesa is staying with us for a long time, hopefully. So, going into round 23, another tough one. This is a crazy stuff. Listen, guys. Milan against Juve. Pioli against Allegri once again. Lazio against Atalanta. Crack game. Venezia going to Merda. Probably need to wash their hands before and after they greet the players from Merda. Cagliari against Fiorentina. Empoli against Roma. Genoa Udinese. Verona, Bologna, Napoli, Salernitana, Derby della Crap on 23rd of January, Spezia, Sampdoria, Torino, Sassuolo. Cracking games. But Milan against Juve and Lazio, Atalanta are the big ones for me this round. Gonna be tough. 4, and we are getting a visit from Verona. Lovely. And a Derby della. Oh, I forgot. Derby della Madonnina, sorry. Derby della Madonnina. Oh, crazy. Merda against Milan on 6th of February. Fiorentina against Lazio, another big game. Roma, Genoa, Salernitana, Spezia, Sampdoria, Sassuolo, Udinese, Torino, Venezia, Napoli, Atalanta, Cagliari, Bologna, Empoli. Yeah, there we go. Hellas Verona at home, my friends. How do we feel? I think it's a good one. This one, going to Milan and then playing Hellas Verona. Lovely. 13th of February, we are traveling to Bergamo. So basically, against Verona, this is where we will rotate heavily before going to Bergamo. Tough game. Empoli against Cagliari, Genoa, Salernitana, Verona, Udinese, Lazio, Bologna, Milan, Sampdoria, Napoli, Inter. Another back-to-back, almost back-to-back derby della crap for Crapoli. But Crapoli versus Merda, Sassuolo, Roma, big game. Spezia, Fiorentina, Torino, Venezia. And this is when I think the Champions League knockout stages will be shaping up. Or the last... no, I think this will the Champions League knockout stages will start happening. Listen to this. This is crazy. Atalanta Juve, and then Derby della Mole. 7 days later, Inter Sassuolo, Bologna Spezia, Cagliari Napoli, Fiorentina Atalanta. Fun game. Roma Verona, Salernitana Milan, Sampdoria, Empoli, Udinese, Lazio, Venezia, Genoa, but Juve, Torino, Derby della Mole, biggest game of the round, in my honest opinion. Smash a like on this video, guys, if you just joined, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're talking Juve here in this channel, but right now we are going through the Serie A team 2021-2022 schedule, which was just announced 1 hour ago. Tough one. These games are tough for Juve. And then we go to Empoli in match day 27 on 27th of February. Atalanta, Sampdoria, Genoa, Merda, Verona, Venezia, Lazio, Napoli, big game. Milan, Udinese, Salernitana, Bologna. Spezia, Roma, Sassuolo, Fiorentina, and Torino, Cagliari. Fabrizio Romano just said that there is a telephone contact between Juve and Sassuolo right now. I think this was Locatelli plane, just passing by. Locatelli plane. Flight radar 24. Check that out. This Locatelli traveling to Turin right now. Through Norway for some reason. Yeah, but yes. So this is match day 27, match day 28, Juve Spezia. This is when the Champions League really cracks up. While we get a nice set of games that are very, very comfortable, but Merda, Salernitana, Juve Spezia, Napoli, Milan, big game of the round. Roma Atalanta, another big game. Udinese, Sampdoria, Venezia, Sassuolo, Bologna, Torino, Cagliari, Lazio, Fiorentina, Verona, and Genoa, Empoli. Gotta take a breather. Yeah. Match 28. What do you think, guys? Huh? This is a nice. I think the difficulty level is at its peak just before when we are starting to peak in March. This is the first game of peak in March month for Allegri. This is Allegri month, the March. If you remember, he was always saying we peak in March. So yeah, quite funny. Quite funny. So since we are peaking against Spezia, we should peak also against Sampdoria away. Lovely. Atalanta, Genoa, Fiorentina, Bologna, Verona, Napoli, Lazio, Venezia, Milan, Empoli, Salernitana, Sassuolo, Sampdoria with Mikel Damsgaard against Juve, Spezia, Cagliari, Torino against Merda, Udinese, Roma. Game of the round. Probably Juve, Sampdoria, because Sampdoria are tough not to crack at home at the Marassi. We'll see. Match day 30. Another round of crappy games, but we have Derby della Capitale on 20th of March, Roma against Lazio. And yet, well, probably you have seen Torino versus Inter 10 times, Nicholas. Yeah. This is what you see. This is how Serie A rigs it. They make you see like it is normal, but it's Torino against Merda every single round. Yeah, and then in January they will buy Belotti as their main striker, because Lukaku snaps his ACL. Called it first right here. I'm joking, but it could be, never know. Bologna, Atalanta, Cagliari, Milan, Empoli, Verona, Genoa, Torino, Merda, Fiorentina. Nice game. Juve, Salernitana, rotation, Kulusevski and freaking Rugani should be ready. Demiral, Pellegrini, I don't know. Pizzolio might even get to play. Crapoli, Udinese, Derby della Capitale, Roma, Lazio, Sassuolo, Spezia, Venezia, Sampdoria. Lovely. Matchday 31. And as soon as we are done with peak in March month, the Allegri month, we go into Derby dell'Italia, Juve against Inter at J Stadium or Allianz Stadium. But then also Crapoli going to Bergamo to play Atalanta, Fiorentina, Empoli, Verona, Genoa, Merda visiting the stadium. They probably need to wash the whole stadium down, clean it with bleach after Merda are done with their stuff at our stadium. Lazio, Sassuolo, Milan, Bologna, Salernitana, Torino, Sampdoria, Roma, Spezia, Venezia. I love to say this. Spezia, Venezia. Spezia, Venezia. Probably going to make a song out of it. I need to call Bernardeschi and Kulusevski to get some tunes in the background, and we'll be going. Spezia, Venezia will be our main track. Dropping on Spotify in April 2022. 3rd of April 2022. Udinese, Cagliari. Last game of the round 31. Round 32, Bologna, Sampdoria, Cagliari, Juventus. Never easy place to go to Cagliari, especially since they have, I don't want to say it, but I'll say it anyway. There are some racism problems every time Juve go to Cagliari. Right now, there are very few black players at Juve, but still there are some. McKennie's there. I completely forgot about McKennie. Alexandro is still there. So probably get some racism abuse. I hope not. But every time Juve visits Cagliari, there is always some controversy. So I hope that never happens. But history shows that they never learn. Fortunately. Hope that's the case. Not the case though. Empoli, Spezia, Genoa, Lazio, Merda, Verona, Napoli, Fiorentina. Interesting game. Cagliari is pretty far away too, Nicholas. Yes, that is true. Yes, it is. But it's a plane ride away. We get to play Football Manager 2022, 22, 21 probably, yeah. Get to sleep, get some beauty sleep. Probably get to work on that track. Spezia, Venezia track. Kulusevski and Bernardeschi. Kulusevski, Bernardeschi, Spezia, Venezia. It just rhymes. Rhymes all over the place. Torino, Milan. Interesting game. Venezia, Udinese. Sassuolo, Atalanta is a pretty interesting game. However, De Zerbi is not there. Locatelli will probably not be there. So Sassuolo are weakened this season. Matchday 33. The big game. The huge game. Juve Bologna. Atalanta, Hellas Verona. Remember, these games are right in the middle of the Champions League knockout stages. The Champions League quarterfinals, the semis, they are happening right now, right there. And we're getting to face the mighty Cagliari and Bologna back to back. And then, of course, Merda are going to Spezia, Roma facing Crapoli, Mourinho against De Laurentiis. That would be funny. That would be cracking. That would be very interesting. Milan, Genoa, Lazio, Torino, Fiorentina, Venezia, Cagliari, Sassuolo, Sampdoria, Salernitana as well. So there we go. Matchday 34. We get to visit the great city or town. They're not that big, actually. Sassuolo. This is where we won this the cup, by the way. The Coppa Italia won at the Matchday Stadium. Torino, Spezia, Venezia, Atalanta, Lazio, Milan. Big game. Merda, Roma. Big game. I predict Berardi too, as usual, be injured or suspended for this one, says Steve. Yes. Yeah, usually is the case with him, luckily. Or is it? Genoa, Cagliari, Empoli, Napoli, Bologna, Udinese, Verona, Sampdoria. Biggest games of the round, of course, is Merda, Roma, and Lazio, Milan. And then we're getting into the crunch. The 1st of May. Juve against mighty Venezia. Merda going to Udinese. Lazio against Spezia, or Spezia Lazio rather. Sampdoria, Genoa, Derby della Lanterna. I love this game. I love this game. Never been to Genoa or Sampdoria Genoa, but I always, this was one of the most exciting games before they had the lockdown and no players. No attendance was allowed in the stadiums. But before that, Sampdoria against Genoa, cracking game. Red cards flying. Derby della Lanterna, lovely game. Roma Bologna, Napoli Sassuolo, Milan Fiorentina, interesting. And Juve against Venezia, of course. And coming into, hi Mott, nice to see you. Matchday 7 and 14 are the most crucial. He says, Matchday 36, 8th of May, Fiorentina Roma, big game. Genoa Juve. Right after the Derby della Lanterna, they face Juve. I kind of like it. Verona Milan, Merda Empoli, easy game. Lazio Sampdoria, Salernitana Cagliari, Sassuolo Udinese, Spezia Atalanta, and there we go, Torino Napoli this time. Another goal from Belotti, I wonder. Probably. Venezia Bologna. And Matchday 37, just before we close down the season, Bologna Sassuolo, Cagliari, Merda. Merda going to Cagliari on almost the last match day. Empoli Salernitana, Verona Torino, Juve Lazio, Milan Atalanta, Napoli Genoa. This is a kind draw for Napoli. Roma Venezia, and Sampdoria Fiorentina, Udinese Spezia. Toughest game of the round, Juve Lazio and Milan Atalanta perhaps, but Merda getting it easy. And last match day. Last match day, would you look at that? Fiorentina against Juve. They would probably love to stick it to us on the last match day. Atalanta Empoli, Genoa Bologna, Merda getting visit from Sampdoria. Lazio, Hellas Verona, Salernitana, Udinese, Sassuolo Milan, Spezia Napoli, Torino Roma, Venezia Cagliari. And this concludes the season on 22nd of May 2022. Will we clinch the Scudetto at home to Lazio or away to Genoa? Because if we don't do that, then this is a potential slip-up on the last match day away to Fiorentina. So we have to clinch the Scudetto before that game, my friends. No, I don't think we will Scudetto. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I don't know. It's just too early to say right now. It doesn't matter with Allegri. We will Scudetto before the 38th. Aditsa, I love the positivity. I love the positivity. And this is why we are starting to get excited for next season. Huh? We already see the pictures all over the great World Wide Web. The players have arrived at the J Medical to get tested, basically, testing their fitness and whatever. And Allegri was also there. Atalanta low-key deserves the title. We'll see, Loretto. We'll see. Atalanta are playing away to Milan on the 37th, matchday 37, so it's not an easy one. We'll see if they can actually continue to dominate and having fun. We should focus on the Champions League anyways. We have enough league titles. Ooh, Loretto. Don't say it. I love every single Scudetto we get. Especially this one. I will not have. You know what? I don't want to see another Merda jersey with a Scudetto badge. This season will be the only season. I want my Scudetto badge back. I want it back. So give it to me. Before the round of 38, preferably. Ramsey and Art will probably be injured. Fagioli and Ranocchio will probably be the subs. Yeah. So this concludes the calendar. So I repeat, let's go through all the way back to round 1. So Juve starting away to Udinese, home to Empoli, away to Crapoli, home to Milan. This is where it gets tricky. At home to Milan. Then we go to Spezia. At home to Sampdoria. Away to Torino. Derby della Mole. This is where it gets really, really tough. From the 3rd of October, this is where we need to be 110% ready. Derby della Mole first, then Roma, then Merda, then Sassuolo, even though I think Sassuolo is quite, well, manageable. Then it's Verona away, then it's Fiorentina, Lazio, Atalanta, Salernitana, and home to Genoa, away to Venezia, away to Bologna, at home to Cagliari. This is where it gets cracking as well. Napoli at home just after the Christmas, away to Roma, at home to Udinese, away to Milan, at home to Verona, away to Atalanta on the 13th of February, just one day before Oscar is 5. Imagine, Oscar will be 5 next year. Oh, wow. On the 14th of February, he is a Valentine's boy. Of course he is. I kid you not, by the way. He is born on the 14th of February. So get that marked in your calendar, guys, and wish him a happy birthday on the 14th of February next year. Juve against Torino, Derby della Mole, right after we play away to Atalanta. Empoli, Juve, at home to Spezia. Spezia away. Spezia visiting J Stadium, for heaven's sake. And then Sampdoria, Salernitana, Merda, Cagliari, Bologna, Sassuolo, Venezia, Genoa, Lazio, and then we go to Fiorentina to get our asses whooped. All right. This is it, my friends. This is it. I hope this will be a very exciting season. Very exciting season it will be, and I think we will see a different Allegri. I think so, Nicholas. We should, because this is a different side. This is a very, very different side to what we had a couple of years ago with Allegri's last season. Juventus owns Spezia, Cagliari, and Udinese. Always a 3-4 goal win. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what kind of mood Cristiano is in, and Dybala. Dybala will be huge for us this season. He will be fine. If he doesn't perform, we will not win the Scudetto. I'm calling this right now. This just does not rely on Cristiano, because Cristiano is a constant, you know. But with or without Dybala, this is a make or break for Juve. I think if Dybala is on fire this season, we have a very good chance of competing for the Scudetto. Might actually win the whole thing. But if Dybala is not there, Dybala is not 100%, still struggling, cannot find out of his formation, what to do in the Allegri setup, we will be struggling. So it's not all up to Dybala, of course, but a lot of things rely on him, and we need to get that contract sorted out before we start the season. I don't want him to go into the Christmas break with only 6 months before he signs. So, or his contract expires and he goes on the free. No, please. All right, my friends. No, you don't. Believe me, PTSF 9123, you don't need Norwegian talents. They had one just recently. I don't remember his name. They had one, and he was hating it at Juve. couldn't cope with the culture, couldn't cope with the language, couldn't cope at all. And he was stumped in the under 19s, I think. No, they're just not good enough. I'm sorry, PTSF, just not good enough. Not good enough. And Holland, too expensive. Forget about him. Thank you for joining, Nicholas. Thank you for joining PTSF, Bay, Aditsa, Loretto, and Steve as well, and many others. Erling Holland, yeah, he's crap. Lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for watching this one. Have a nice one. See you on Friday for Juve therapy session at 8 p.m. Central European time. We'll be talking about Juve, the transfers, whatever. We'll show you some pictures of the guys who were just at J Medical today. We'll have some fun. So join me. And thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please smash that subscribe button, like this video. And on 2,000 subscribers, there is a giveaway. You know what it is. If you don't, it's a Cristiano Ronaldo jersey. So what are you waiting for? Get subscribing. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve!